Hi, I'm Laura Pearson, and this is my first of my Mother's Day videos for Motherload Book Club for Mother's Day 2021. So I've got two videos for you. This first one has some general fiction about motherhood and some thrillers, and then the second video, which I'll post tomorrow, has some non-fiction and also some more general fiction. So let's start with the thrillers. So I've got People Like Her by Ellery Lloyd, which is already out. It's described as 2021's most scintillating thriller. It's about an influencer called the Mama Bear and a follower who wants revenge. We've also got Mother by Laura Jarrett. I know a few of you have been reading this already. I've seen quite a few comments about how gripping it is. Two girls, one chance. And it's described as an emotional story for readers who love Jodi Picoult, Amanda Prowse and Linda Green. It's about having to choose between your children. This is When They Find Her by Leah Middleton. It's about a mother who whose child goes missing and she can't tell her ex-husband or ex-partner that she doesn't remember what happened the night she went missing. This is Two Wrongs by Mel McGrath. Beautiful. This is the proof cover. It's beautiful. It's about bodies of young women being found in mysterious circumstances in Bristol. And it's about a mother who's terrified that her daughter might be next, trying to get to the bottom of what's going on. This one is called Surrogate. It's by Susan Spindler. And it's about a mother becoming a surrogate for her adult daughter, and things getting quite dark and risky. This is Trust Me by T.M. Logan. I know we have loads of T.M. Logan fans in the group. I just think this premise is brilliant. Somebody's on a train, a woman sits down opposite them, asks if the person can look after their baby for a minute, and then just disappears. And there's a note with the baby that says, "Please protect Mia. Don't trust the police. Don't trust anyone." Just a brilliant hook to start a book off with. And then this one's already out, and I know some people have been reading it already. It's Call Me Mummy by Tina Baker. Call me an addict, call me clean, call me violent, call me desperate, but I'm begging you, call me mummy. And I don't know a huge amount about this one yet. I'm desperate to get to it. But I do know that it's about a woman who wants a child and takes one. Then, moving on to kind of more general fiction, I've just finished reading this, Bright Burning Things by Lisa Harding. It's a really, really beautifully told story of a woman who's a single mum and an alcoholic, and she's kind of desperately trying to keep her life on track. And it made me so anxious reading it that I had to keep going and checking on my children who were asleep. It's really beautiful. I think there's a quote from Marion Keyes, absolutely dazzling. And also Lisa Taddeo said, on every page there are little shimmering bombs. And it's true, it's just beautiful. Really recommend it, but prepare for anxiety. This, which has been out a while now, it's called Below the Big Blue Sky by Anna McPartlin, and it's the sequel to The Last Days of Rabbit Hayes. In The Last Days of Rabbit Hayes, Rabbit dies of breast cancer, and then this is looking at what happens to her family after her death. And it's a really warm and compelling look at family life in Ireland. Really funny, really tragic. It's got everything. This is The Talk of Pramtown by Joanna Nadine. I haven't read it yet. It's set in 1981 and it's about a mother and daughter, so set against the sort of backdrop of the royal wedding. I know because somebody posted the other day about The Queen of Bloody Everything, Joanna Nadine's first adult book, and I know it's got a huge amount of fans in this group, including me. I absolutely adored it, so I think a lot of us will like this one too. This is Space Hopper by Helen Fisher. It says on the back, I've been visiting my mother who died when I was 8, and I'm talking about flesh and blood, tea and biscuits on the table visiting here. So it's about time travel. I know Gillian Harvey's read it recently and really loved it. This one is called Everything Happens for a Reason by Katie Allen. It's about a woman who's on maternity leave without a baby because her baby has been stillborn, and somebody says to her, everything happens for a reason, and it's about her trying to find out what the reason is for her family tragedy. And it sounds heartbreaking and just brilliant. I've heard it's brilliant. 3 more. This is A Wedding in the Country by Katie Ford. It's about a woman newly arrived in London, determined to make the most of her new life. Her mum is keen for her to get married. She does say it's set in the 60s, but Lizzie is too busy having fun to meet somebody and settle down. Now I've got Brood by Jackie Polzin. It's about a woman, well, I assume it's a woman. It says it's a nameless narrator heroically trying to